recording. Let me get a mic check. A mic check. Give me a mic check, please.
I'm gonna give you a check. I'm gonna give you
Bring
a
it
check.
up to your mouth.
I'm gonna give you a check. I'm gonna give you a check.
And I hope somebody check.
Checkity check.
Check the Chinese chicken. All right, we are rolling, man. So, the Beer Olympics was quite eventful.
Huh?
The Beer Olympics was quite eventful, man. It was my first time, and it was a hell of a good time, man. I really appreciate you having me.
I appreciate you coming all the way up here to join
What
in on the debauchery.
What do you think the popular favorite event was?
Oh, it's always the slip and flip, dude.
Yeah, that thing's awesome. Too sweet, too cool. Can you describe the slip and flip?
Yeah, so it's about 120-foot water slide, and you play flip cup at the end of it, and it is so much fun. I mean, anything that involves any amount of danger after drinking heavily is a great time, so I've learned.
Yeah, because the danger seems significantly less when you're drinking, right? Just seems like fun.
Yeah, and even if it doesn't seem significantly less, the amount of care given is nil to full send.
Nil to full send. Speaking of full send, whose Snap story do you think is the most sending worthy of calling it full sending?
Ooh,
Probably yours, maybe. Oh, excluding yours.
Well, no, because mine was just like I had to intermediate like a lot of things, so
Yeah.
mine was very hit or miss. I would say probably. I think Brad had some of the best footage and stuff.
Yeah.
To be honest,
on his Snap.
On his drone.
Oh yeah. I got all that. Got that ready to rock and roll on my hard drive. And did you save those vids or send them to my phone?
Yes, I just sent you everything that I had at least.
All right, I'm gonna watch these and since you know what they are, right?
What?
You watched them all already, right?
Those videos, yeah.
Yeah.
I watched all those.
Did you text them to me or? Oh yeah.
Yes, I text them to you.
Perfecto. We'll start with some battle shots.
Muy bien. Yo,
Describe the battle shot game.
Battle Shots is sick. So it's Battleship, but with an oversized board, and in every single place that you would have a ship presented, there is a spot for a shot glass to go in each slot.
Yeah.
So if the opposing team happens to pick that square that your ship is in, whatever that square is, there's also a shot in it. Your team has to take that shot.
Bro, that was a fun game.
That was great.
Everyone was so loud in there.
As
man.
anticlimactic as it was, yeah, I was just going to say, like, it got so hyped up. It got so hyped up. And then you had Brad over there yelling in his karaoke speaker, and then you had Nick on the bullhorn over top of everybody.
God, yeah. I mean, that room was so small too.
It was so loud, and
so
dude, the
loud.
acoustics in there. I love like singing and doing covers and stuff in that room simply because of the acoustics. I mean, they're like
the sound
and oh my goodness, getting everybody in there, that was fun.
Yeah,
that was a really good time.
So
that was actually surprisingly enough first Beer Olympics you ever showed up to.
Yeah.
This is the first one we ever finished.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They never finished before?
Nope. Nope. That is the first time we ever made it through all the games.
So this first one was just the video of all the girls going.
Yes.
I
remember
one.
There was a bunch of guys and stuff
I
right
remember
there.
Kennedy and Olivia.
Hey, good. Kennedy.
John F. Kennedy.
Yep.
John F.
Kennedy, that's her name.
That's what I kept saying to her. I was like, John F. Kennedy. John's a pretty interesting name for a lady, but maybe I don't remember it.
Yeah.
But do you remember the other two's names?
Gabby was one of them, and I'm not sure who else is in that video.
All right. But yeah, it was a pretty good turnout.
Amazing.
Freaking amazing. And let's go to the next one, which is beer pong. I almost got smacked in the head on that one.
Yeah.
By the ping pong ball.
Interestingly enough, though, the other team even though they had a disadvantage, technically it was a huge advantage that there was only 2 of them because the rest of their team quit. But they still wanted to carry on
they get
as the underdog. But yeah, they're just throwing. They didn't have to rotate anything. I was actually kind of impressed that this kind of played into a strategy almost there. Like for us, the case race. Yeah, figured I'd just send that one to you.
That's a good one right there. Oh my goodness.
Because like the case race, we completely strategized that one. Even Trey called me out on it. He's like, "You guys didn't finish those on purpose," and I was like. Good luck with battle shots.
I'm glad I caught on to your tactic, man. I thought we had to finish them to move on.
No.
Because I was just chugging a couple, and I was like, "Geez, I don't know if I'm gonna help too much with this one."
Yeah, no, that was perfect.
That's a good picture of the fire.
Yes.
That's
Mikey chilling by himself.
Talk a little bit
he
about
loves
your fire
it up
pit
there,
area,
which is
dude.
awesome. Oh, it's so much fun.
Yeah.
So that started me and my friend Matt Sterick came back from 15th Street up in Hazleton. And we just wanted to chill. And I was like, dude, it's such a nice night out. We went up into the pine trees and stuff there, and I found an old, this is a while back, but I knew that there was a really small like campsite up the way. So I lit a small fire, and we just sat there under the tree, drank a couple more beers. We're sitting there, shooting the shit. And they just kind of progressed from there because he was like, man, this is really fun. Like, we should bring a couple more people in on it. So after the bars, we would come back here. And then what happened was the pandemic hit and everything shut down. And now it became the hangout. Like, everybody was turned up. The largest party I had back there, dude, was 70 people.
70. Like all back there? Or
that
all spread out
that field up there, there were cars parked 4 rows deep.
That's wild. You're going to charge for parking next time.
I should have that day.
Yeah.
I had no idea it was going on.
Yeah, that's
I really
wild.
didn't. Like, I just sent out an invite, and then like friends invited friends,
Yeah,
and because there was nowhere else for anybody to go.
The parking fees.
I had no idea. All of a sudden, my buddy hit me up because he was coming with the Danville crew, and he's like, "Bro," he goes, I came up your road. He goes, "There's 30 vehicles behind me, like just coming up this road." He's like, I'm pretty sure they're all going to your place." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" And sure enough, dude, it was just one after the other. I was up there parking cars for like literally 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But I just kind of grew into that, and then I bought. So it used to be just the campfire as the light.
Yeah.
And everybody's just kind of huddled around the fire, and then I got the string lights, and then after the string lights, breaking down coolers and stuff at work. I got all that wooden stuff and made all them lean-tos, and then stump came about, axe throwing, knife throwing. That was great. Good stuff.
Dude, you got the hatchets out there.
Yeah.
What were they saying here?
That was Brad saying Indio instead of India. And he's like, "Pretty sure it's Indio."
Pretty sure it's Indio. I don't care what Josh says. Pretty sure it's
Indio.
Listen.
Indio. I don't care what Josh says. It's Indio.
I don't care what Josh says.
Indio.
He could be as right as the day is long.
And here's another one.
Don't care.
Of beer pong.
Fantastic.
Everybody hanging out. What were some of the guys that you remember that showed up? Their names, because I was really terrible with the names.
Dude, there was Sam showed up later. That was really cool that he showed up. And then there was Scrappy, Trey, obviously. Trey's group of friends, I never met them before. They dipped out kind of early, actually, on us. A little disappointed about that, but whatever.
Yeah, they were part of a team too, right?
Mark and Brad, they're like twinning yesterday.
Yeah.
And that was awesome. They were literally going down the slip and flip, and I was like, dude, if you had my pair of Pit Vipers, y'all would be twinning like so hard, so hard.
Oh yeah, bro. What about the teams? Who was on each team? How about that? Or who won each event? Which team? The case race. Who won that one? The big guy that was chugging all of them
knocking
for that team.
Him back, dude.
He took that event for that team.
I don't know how to say this without sounding just straight homo. But his mouth turned into a freaking vacuum, dude. He was just crushing cans. Just,
I was
literally just stood there, and I'm like,
that?
yeah. Are you just crushing cans right now, bro? Like, what are you
Oh
doing?
my god. And then the slip and flip. Who won that? I was definitely the downfall of our team for that one. I could not get the cups flipped.
The slip and flip was actually the Freedom Wild and Free.
Yeah, that's right.
I wanted to name their team, because they said Wild and Free, I wanted to name them Wild and Freaks.
Yeah, that'd have been perfect.
Because, I mean, that's really, when you have that many mullets on a team,
You
come on.
got to do something with
That should have been a thing.
And then battle shots. Who won that one? Was it Wild and Free again? Winning battle shots?
I think they won that one, too.
We were playing them at the end.
We won.
Did we beat them? I think we
Ooh,
beat
no,
them.
no, we came in third in that one.
Oh yeah.
Battle Shots was the first one that our team
That's right.
placed in.
Finally.
Which is a
At
shame.
least we
The
placed
rest
it,
of
so.
the rest of my team again this year just decided not to show up.
It's all right. You're always gonna have a team, man. If I'm here anyway.
It's pretty. Yeah, I'm so glad you came up, dude.
Yeah, it was amazing. I'm so glad I came up too, dude.
I had this plan for a while too.
What plan? You said planned.
Planned,
for a
yeah.
while. And then after battle shots, there was 2 more events after that. Beer pong. And then
No, remember the flip roulette
flip roulette.
with the square, and you flip the cup and you move the one in the middle.
Oh yeah,
Across?
yeah, flip roulette. That was freaking
great.
sweet, man. But can you explain that one a little?
That one's a little harder to explain. However,
Like you
it's
got
a square.
cardboard with squares, and there's a center piece with
The cup starts in the middle. There's 8 people around it, so there's people in the corners, there's people in the middle. Every person has a cup that they flip, and for every time that you actually successfully flip the cup over upside down, from right side up to upside down, you get to move the center cup one place.
Yeah.
And then the object is to move that cup to someone else's position, and then it disqualifies them, and they have to finish an entire beer. And that was a lot of fun because it's extremely fast paced.
Dude, that's sweet. Did you come up with that game, or did you read it somewhere? Or
What now?
Did you come up with that game? Or did
Actually,
you
I think
find it
I think
online?
I think Olivia actually discovered that one and
Yeah.
brought it up. Yeah, I'm down. Like it's 2 teams, and straight mobbing it.
Straight. Give me like 2 seconds. That thing's about to die. I got all the footage from that one.
Okay.
Plenty of it. I'm gonna put this one on you.
I'm making sure everybody made it home and is okay.
It's good idea. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. Can we go here? We go down and let go.
Brad on his way home decided to clap mirrors with a Dodge.
Yeah, that's wild. That was it? That was the only damage, or just the mirrors? Any other damage?
He cut up his hand actually. It flew in the window at him, dented his truck a little bit, and because smacked his mirror, closed his, and then shot the glass across his cab.
God, that's crazy, dude. Shit.
Yeah. How weird is that?
The roads are pretty skinny. Did he say what road it was on? Was it on the skinny lane going that way?
Too much RAM, not enough Dodge.
Too much RAM. That was a good one.
Oh
That's
man,
a good chuckle out of that one.
you can only come up with so many of these, you know.
You are right, sir. You are right. Right, you are. Flip relay. Beer pong.
Beer pong is like really simple. It's really straightforward. Anyway, to get it out of the way, Liv's team did win. So congratulations
They were
to
the champions
to Wild and Free.
of
Wild and
the whole
Freaks.
beer
It would've been so much
Olympics, right? The
Huh?
entire games.
Yeah, I have to
Yeah.
I have to now make a trophy for Liv, which is kind of it's disheartening, but I'll get through it.
Oh man, the beer Olympics. What are you thinking it's gonna look like?
You know, you can only get so creative,
Yeah, how about like
but I
just a
feel like I
pedestal?
need to go all out for this one
A
because the one
like
last
a
year,
nicely designed pedestal with a solo cup on the top.
I was thinking about that, but dude, the one last year, like we went all out.
Yeah,
That sucker was mint. Like, that one's going to be hard to beat. However, that team that won, and I say that in quotations because they were extremely controversial. We'll put it that way. They didn't even show up to try to reclaim their title. So they're completely disqualified. I'm going to go steal that friggin' trophy back.
Disqualifications.
And they didn't even call to, like, leave a heads up as to why. They're just like, oh, we couldn't get a hold of people last minute. But it was like, you couldn't just call us ahead of time or even come, like, hang out, you know?
Just come by, you know. All you got to do is get in your vehicle
and
like, start it and then hit the gas pedal and then turn, you know, on the roads that get you over here.
You lose
and
the trophy.
It. I don't know. I guess they were too busy with COVID restrictions and following everything by the book. Or breaking the law somewhere. You never know. Or just doing regular people stuff.
So my buddy that he does a lot of traveling and stuff overseas. I'm just gonna show you this real quick. See that
Triple
picture?
key in the what? The one top?
They're both the same guy. He has like some weird hairdos and stuff. Like,
yeah, I like the
bro, right?
It looks good.
And he's being claimed as a mercenary online on YouTube.
Damn.
They're like, yeah, this dude's a mercenary.
All right.
And I told him, I was like, I never thought someone could be so jealous of your beard and hat. He goes, dude, being this good looking definitely has its price. They're trying to claim him as a mercenary. Like, this guy's a mercenary. Probably gonna have to take him out pretty soon. You know.
Freaking sweet, bro.
Hilarious. Anyway, sidetracked.
How about
completely
if there's
sidetracked.
something you would change for next time, or there's something you take away, like not do again, and something you would do differently,
Right,
like a different game.
good. I think
What do you think?
Something I would add, something I would take away.
Yeah.
All right, I'm just going to put this out here for Gabby. I'm not going to build an entire freaking obstacle course for next year. Then the camera died. Perfect timing.
We're good over here.
I'm not going to build a freaking obstacle course. Because here's the thing. I would put in so much work to make that happen, and then it would just get trashed.
Oh, yeah.
It would get absolutely trashed. And then guess who gets to pick it all up?
You.
Me.
Mr. Josh.
Mr. Josh.
The winner of everything. So that's something you wouldn't do, but that wasn't something that we did. So that doesn't count as something being taken away.
Ooh, okay. Well, something I would do different next year would be something I do different. Let's see.
What games would you keep in, or what of the games we did?
I would
you
definitely
take out?
keep. I would definitely keep battle shots. That's really fun.
Yeah, that's
And I
a
like
good
how
one.
it's not really skill based. It's more or less just a test of your friggin' liver's will to survive.
Yeah,
That's my favorite part about that game. And then so I definitely keep that one. But one thing I would probably take out is the beer pong, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. To me, it's too slow paced and it takes way too much time.
It's like chess.
Yeah.
Almost.
Basically.
Yeah.
So I think next year I'll take out the whole
You
beer
know what
pong.
we should do? Take the beer pong out and just play chess.
I've really messed people up, man.
That'd be sweet.
I'm a grandmaster.
But all the
really
shot
nothing, but
glasses
still.
are the pawns. So if you take one away or lose one, you gotta drink it. Different glass for each chess piece.
That'd be weird. Yeah, that'd be kind of cool,
It'd be
actually.
pretty sweet, right? In chess as a team.
It is so awesome
know?
how anything in life can become a drinking game if you think about it hard
Yeah.
enough.
Anything can become a
Anything.
game.
Anything. Like driving to the bar is a drinking game.
That's right. Oh, there's
Road
telephone pole. There's another one.
soda.
Oh, jeez.
I saw this-
You're behind like four telephone poles, dog. You
There
have
was
like
this-
4 shots.
There's this one comedian. It was absolutely hysterical. He was talking about this guy. He's like, there's always those people that are looking at the glass half full and stuff in life. And he goes,
Yeah.
the pandemic happened, and this one guy gets on his Facebook page. He goes and he writes on there. He goes, it sucks the bars are closed, but at least there's no more drunk drivers out there. And he goes, this guy commented on it, and he goes, we still out here, fool.
We still out here, fool. I'm out here, dog. So would you? So you take out beer pong, and did you agree that you'd put chess in, or you want to pick something else for your other game that you'd put in?
Let's see. That's interesting. I gotta.
I wanted. Remember, I said earlier I wanted to incorporate the bell like the Navy SEALs.
Yeah.
What could we do with that? Like just have all the teams hold a plank.
The ingenuity of this is fantastic. Yes. So outside of my property, the older farmhouses like this typically will have a bell outside of them. It's the dinner bell.
Yeah.
So when the guys were working in the fields, the women would cook the meals, and then they would ring that
That's
bell,
awesome.
and that's all the guys in the field
That's so
knew
cool.
that
It's
dinner
still
was ready.
there. You know?
Yeah,
It's an
And it-
amazing bell.
And a lot, yeah, and it didn't crack, so it's obviously better
Yeah,
built than the
buddy.
Liberty Bell.
Oh yeah.
My shit's way. That shit's still put together, bro.
The Liberty Bell is made in China.
1927, baby.
That's steel from China.
But that'd be really cool to incorporate that. I feel like it would have to be, not necessarily like a race, but
Yeah.
for every time somebody pukes. That's one thing I was so impressed with, dude. Nobody puked this year.
No,
There wasn't.
everybody was
Well,
able
that
to
I
hold
seen.
their food.
That I seen. Lives a little sneaky bastard.
Going out in the woods, going out to the tree line.
Yeah, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. Barf. But dude, last year during the case race,
Yeah.
it was literally everyone turned into a fire-breathing dragon for a little bit. At least
Everyone.
it was. There was so many people.
Was breathing fire right out of their nostrils. That's wild, man. That's kind of gross too, kind of nasty.
Yeah.
So incorporating the bell, I guess that can count as something to add. And how do you want to wrap this here up? And how do you feel how it went? Scale 1 to 10, rate it on a beer Olympics.
This was awesome. This was probably one of the funnest ones yet. I would rate this one. I'm gonna say hard. Really hard 7, maybe 8.
Do you think that you're going to keep that name, the beer Olympics?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna stick around.
That's awesome. I think it's good. And I think we can go ahead and wrap this up, man.
That's awesome. I'm so
Again,
glad.
I'm so
glad you
happy
came. I'm
that
so
I
glad
was
you
able to
came.
come out here and participate with
Yeah.
you guys. It was incredible.
It's so much fun, dude.
And then-
I'm so glad that you were
Then you're
able to make
bring
it out.
Gordy out today, and Nikki
Oh,
and the
it's
kids.
so fun
They loved
with the
it
water
today.
slide, dude.
That
You
was
couldn't
amazing.
ask for a better day.
Mhm.
You really couldn't.
And then you got the petting zoo right over there with the camel and the horse.
Oh, free. Oh, dude, I love it when people ask me. They're like, "So, like, you live in the middle of nowhere?" I'm like, "Well, I'll put it this way: my closest neighbor is a camel."
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
live in the middle of nowhere. I
Yeah.
live in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
I live in the forest.
Is your neighbor a camel? Might be further out than you.
My neighbors are bugs and spiders and swamps
Swamps, yeah.
and nuisance neighbors.
I always wanted to go alligator wrestling, and then I realized that I'm just a freaking idiot.
You gotta go wrestle you, gator.
Because I literally tried catching one multiple times when I was down in Florida.
I'll have to bring up a gator and we can incorporate it to the beer games.
And I was like, whoa. Whoa. Do not tempt me with a good time like that.
Oh my god,
Ever.
we got to. It's a possibility.
Ever.
I might bring up an alligator next year.
Holy. Don't even stop. I'm not. Okay, we can't.
I'll go catch one.
No.
and bring it up.
We
Just
are
a little one.
not doing
Just
that.
a little, like, 4-foot one. It'll be like the mascot.
Oh, just a 4-foot one.
Yeah. You know, I don't want anyone to die.
Just enough to really mess you up. Not enough to kill you, so you have to live with it. Like, that would be so
Yeah,
cool, though.
That'd be sweet, I think. Have a little gator.
Loser
walking
has to pass their hand
Yeah.
through his mouth.
Oh, no. Any final thoughts to wrap this here shindig up?
Yeah, definitely come back next year, bro.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to.
You didn't
the
even
next
leave yet,
one.
and I miss you already. Okay,
Bro, I don't want to go.
I don't know.
I don't want to go back to the middle of nowhere.
Right? In the swamp.
Yeah, back to wrestling gators. Freaking getting bugs out of the area. And I'm going to go ahead and lock her down.
Sounds
Thanks
good, brother.
again, man, for everything.
Oh, it was awesome.